Great, on my turn, I'm going to go ahead and tap this Is It Boilerworks to pay the mutate cost on my Lord Dracus. So I'll mutate it between Vadrog and my Homunculus Horde. That's going to trigger the mutate abilities on both of them, so I'll return an instant or sorcery card from my graveyard to my hand, and I will get to cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard that pays mana cost. I'm going to cast Mirror Box from my graveyard. That's a non-creature spell, which will trigger my third path Iconoclast, so I'll create a soldier, and I'll return Mystic Reflection off the Lord Dracus trigger. Then my Vesuvian Diplomacy is going to see me casting a spell that targets one creature of mine, so I will create a copy of that creature. So now I've got 3 creatures that are called Homunculus Horde, so my Mirror Box is going to boost this creature that's not a token by 2. Now I'll go ahead and pay 4 mana to mutate Dreamtail Heron onto this same stack, again underneath the Homunculus Horde. Now when that mutates, I'll draw a card, and that's my second card for this turn, so Homunculus Horde is going to trigger and make a copy of this creature, which will be that entire stack. And then I will return another instant or sorcery card from my graveyard to my hand. This time I'll return Recalibrate. Then off of Vadrog, I'm going to cast Quasi-Duplicate from my graveyard, targeting my stack and creating yet another copy of it. And then Vesuvian Diplomacy is going to see the original cast of the Dreamtail Heron and the cast of the Quasi-Duplicate and create 2 more copies of that stack. And my third path Iconoclast will see me casting a non-creature spell and create 1 more soldier. And then before I move to combat, I will tap 2 to play Determined Iteration, which is a non-creature spell, and I'll create another soldier. At the beginning of combat, Determined Iteration will let me populate, and I'll create yet another copy of this whole stack, bringing my copy count up to 7. So now I have 7 creatures with this name. So my Homunculus Horde is a 9/9 flying first strike, and each of these is just a 2/2. But I will go ahead and swing them all at you because, again, nobody liked what you did. I liked what I did.